Time now for the evening rush. Lawmakers considering an overhaul of the state's criminal code. It has been 41 years since the classification of our state's criminal code has been updated. Lawmakers on the Legislative Criminal Justice Reform Subcommittee talked about reorganizing that code like statutes of limitations for severe crimes.
City crews are taking over and cleaning up problem property. For the past 20 years, the city says it's been trying to reason with John Gallegos, who owns this house near Louisiana and Copper. After giving Gallegos a 10-day notice, about 30 different city employees showed up to clean today. After it is clean, they will have an inspector monitor the area once a week.
New details this evening about a deputy-involved shooting that left a woman dead. BCSO says Alicia Lucero was armed with a knife inside a locked RV when they were called on July 21st near Rio Bravo and 2nd Street. They say Lucero approached deputies in an aggressive manner. BCSO says deputies tried to stop her with a taser, but it didn't work, and multiple deputies fired multiple rounds.
Police are looking for a motive after a gunman went on a deadly rampage at the Gilroy Garlic Festival in Northern California. Among the dead, 6-year-old Steven Rumetto, who was playing in a bounce house. Also 13-year-old Kayla Salazar and Trevor Irby, who the police said was in his 20s. 12 others are recovering. Police are now checking the shooter's social media accounts and computers for any leads.
Your weather headlines for tomorrow include a day similar to today, where we're likely to see hot and dry conditions continue here in the metro area. Eastern New Mexico going to stay dry as well. So if you want some storms, you have to go to the mountains or the western edge of the state.
A local couple that trains animals for film productions is charged with illegally importing some of those animals. Kip and Chelsea Lewis of A to Z Film Animals are well known for credits including Better Call Saul and Godless, but Game and Fish say some of their animals were brought into the state illegally, in some cases using falsified paperwork.
A district court judge will have to decide if a man accused of holding his girlfriend hostage will stay behind bars until trial. Deputies say 37-year-old Joseph McDonald kept his girlfriend bound for several days at a home near 2nd and Paseo. They found the woman inside the home. McDonald is charged with kidnapping, rape, and aggravated battery. 3 people are recovering after a crash involving a military vehicle. State police say a car driven by Bernice Rios of Las Cruces crossed State Road 213, hitting that military vehicle head on. Police say Rios died. 3 people in that military vehicle were rushed to a hospital. Plans for a celebration of life will be announced in the coming weeks for a former Albuquerque city councilor. Families say Tim Klein lost his battle with lung cancer over the weekend. Klein was a former APD officer and was the face of Crime Stoppers. As councilor, he advocated for funding for the biopark.
A program used in Doña Ana County is helping quickly find people when they go missing. Project Lifesaver gives a waterproof transmitter bracelet to those who qualify. The sheriff's office says it is perfect for people who suffer from dementia. Right now, there are more than 40 people in Doña Ana County enrolled in that program.
A state commission is asking State Attorney General Hector Balderas about reopening New Mexico's private waterways to the public. The New Mexico Game Commission temporarily halted the program that gives property owners a say over whether the public can access waterways on their land. This while they await the AG's legal advice.
The UNM Journalism Department now has more money to spend. Department Chair David Weiss says dropping the accreditation by the ACE-JMC will save about $100,000 over a 10-year period. Weiss says that money will go into hiring additional faculty, upgrading facilities, and buying more equipment.
The Metro Threat Index for tomorrow is a 1. Not much for us to worry about other than warm temperatures across the area.
A new food hall with several options is opening in downtown Albuquerque. 505 Central Market will be at the corner of 5th and Central. So far, developers have verbal commitments from a pizza place, a burger place, and are in talks with a vegan eatery, an Asian restaurant, and a bakery. The hours will be 11 to 11.
A pop-up park will soon open in the International District. The park is being set up at San Mateo and Southern. It will include a garden of native trees, shrubs, also shade structures and seating. But it's not permanent. It will only stay there until work starts on the lot within the next year. It will then move to another location.
You can shop for school supplies tax-free beginning Friday. During the tax-free holiday, the state suspends collection of gross receipts taxes on a wide variety of items. They include clothes, shoes, also school supplies and technology. For a list of tax-free items, Go to alwaysonkrqe.com.
Parents, listen up. The city of Albuquerque is asking you to sign up your kids for fall programs. Registration for before and after school programs are open and will remain open until they are full. There are also other programs like swimming lessons and teen nights. Find a link at alwaysonkrqe.com.
Today is World Tiger Day, and the biopark is celebrating their tiger. Only about 3,000 tigers are left in the wild today. The zoo hopes events like today's will help educate the public on the species' role in Asian ecosystems and help spur conservation efforts.